Hey everyone, welcome back to Ned Plays Chrono Trigger. We're going to continue where we left off. We noticed that we're not in the same time period that the present is in-game. I'm doing present with quotations with my fingers. Best way to describe it is if you talk to this woman right here. A millennial fair? Here? What are you talking about? It's the year 600 and the 21st king of Guardia reigns. Right now we're in the 600s. Chrono's time is 1000 AD. So, as you can tell, we're now 400 years in the past. Like, right now, Chrono's house isn't there right now because it hasn't been built yet. So is Luca's house down there. And also, the bridge was destroyed during this time in the war to prevent Magus from invading this area, this continent. Actually, I'm going to stop by the market before we go any further because I do know we need a few things. Now, you never really have to buy too much armor because a lot of times you're going to find it as you go along in the game. You usually just have to buy a few upgrades for these. And even then, I'm not going to buy much. I know we're going to get Luca soon. I'm going to go ahead and buy the Dark Gun. And we're going to need two of these. One for Chrono and one for Luca. You know what? It's kind of an upgrade right now. I usually don't buy these, but I'm going to go ahead. It's a small upgrade. If I could get enough for a sword. I don't have enough right now. Alright, now we're going to head towards the castle because that's really the only place we could head towards right now. Now the force is still the same. You could find another power up right here, power tab. If I didn't explain it in another earlier video, power tabs, you find different tabs in this game. Power tabs, magic tabs, and they permanently increase your stats. Power +1. And I usually just give this to my hitters, of course, because that increases their strength. Right now, he hits for 17-ish. And now he hits for 19 now. And that's a permanent stat. You can't take it away from him from that point on. But you get back power tabs and magic tabs and whatnot. That little thing, if you were to touch it, it will just start a fight right now. And I didn't mean to start this one right here. Good thing about Cyclone, if you get them close enough together, you can knock them all out at one hit. I usually like after attacks, it doesn't even look at them. It's kind of like walking away from an explosion without looking at it. I'm just that badass. Alright. You can pretty much avoid all the fights in the forest if you just hug the walls. Because if you go on the path area, that's what causes the fights. So you just kind of hug the walls for now. I don't think there's nothing over here right now. Yeah, just the chest. We can't open that chest yet. And now we are in Guardia Castle. Halt! Who goes there? Check out that hair. Where are you from, son? Are you one of Magus's troopers? Hardly. This kid here would never have made the cut. Show us your stamp collection, son. Haha. Now beat it, shrimp. Stop that at once. Queen Lini. Show your manners. This is a friend of mine. But there's something odd about him. You refuse to obey my orders? Forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. Giggle. As you can kind of guess, that's not the real Queen Lini. Now, I really don't want... There's an ether down here. I hate getting it because it causes this little scene to happen. You'll see in a second. Between the cook and the captain of the guard. Wait, maybe you know. What's this ice cream that Queen Lini wants so badly? Queen Lini never asked for that. And it should trigger when I walk up here. Yep. Captain of the guard and the cook are brothers. Where's supper? Oh, Captain, I'm sorry. We're fighting a war out there. Can't you even keep us fed? What are you fussing about? You're not the only one who's fighting out there. Hey, I don't have the time for this. Just feed my men, okay? You know they love each other. Shut your trap. I'll decide who's going to get fed and when. Yeah, the captain is pretty much standing guard at the bridge. this whole time and fighting the war. I forgot the whole backstory. We're gonna have to get into it eventually. And the king, he's all sad right now. Sir, I understand that you are the one who saved my dear wife, the queen. But can you tell me what happened? Lini is acting rather odd, and she seems to have lost her coral pin, which is something she guarded with her life. Forgive me, you must be tired. We could talk about this later. Please rest up in the knight's quarters downstairs to the left. And this is the Chancellor. He does not care much for me, and you'll find out later. Oops. Now up here is the reason why I said I don't really buy much armor, because you get it for free. But just go look around. This is the king's quarters, and you get the bronze mail. Can't believe I still remember that. And it ups it by 11. Thank you. And from what I remember, you can't buy another bronze mail for quite a while, so it's a nice little upgrade that we got way earlier than we should have. And now we're gonna head towards Lini's tower, or her chambers. And just keep checking all the rooms. You're gonna find chests that you can open all the time. The queen awaits. Very well, good sir. Get this over here. Always kind of like coming to this. You're supposed to talk to her from the front, but like do a bit odd. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual. Certainly, Your Highness. Come nearer, sir. Giggle. Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me, but everyone calls me Lini. I'm so relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. Something's wrong. What's happening? It feels like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Chrono. I'm scared. Please, Chrono, help me. I had no part in this. Nothing to see here, folks. Just keep on keeping on. All will be explained. Chrono! You okay? Did you find the girl? Gone? What do you mean she's gone? It's just as I thought. I knew I recognized her. And this looks identical to the castle in our time. I'll bet they mistook that girl for her ancestor. You see, she's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess Nadia. Marley, well, that is Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lini. Queen Lini has been kidnapped. As I recall, someone was supposed to have saved her, but history has been changed. Marley looks so much like Lini, they probably called off their search when she appeared here. But if the real queen is killed... Marley will simply disappear. There might still be time. If we could save Lini, history as we know it should remain unchanged. Something must have happened to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess Nadia ceases to exist. Hurry, we have to find the real queen. And that's when Luca joins. Now this is why I bought the hide cap and the dart gun. I'm gonna keep the sight scope. What that does, this increases her speed, but the sight scope shows enemies' HP. It's pretty much that lets you know if they have 40 HP, it'll say 40 out of 40, and as you knock them down, it lets you know they have 20 out of 40 left. Stuff like that. That's why I keep that going. And now, like I said, just get through the forest, just hug the trees. It is kind of a good idea, I guess, to level up a little bit with her. Maybe like do a like I guess if you did a round of fights here, I guess I could do that off screen eventually because she is pretty weak right now. I'm level 4, she's level 2. Doesn't do really much damage. She's probably gonna learn her tech soon. Yeah, hit enemies on the line. But yeah, I'll worry about that off camera. I wouldn't want to bore y'all with XP grinding. And since this is the only real place we can go, we're gonna head towards the cathedral. Everything is not as it seems. We want nothing but world peace, or a piece of the world. Teehee. It's weird for nuns to say that. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delicious, or I mean delightful looking humans. You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. Hint, hint. Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. Now you have to talk to her for the next thing to happen. See that little gem right here? What did you find? A hairpin. That's Guardia's royal crest. I guess this would have been a good time to farm because these things are way stronger than both Chrono and Luca right now. It's good just to focus on one, unless all of them group together, and that's when you use Chrono's Cyclone ability. Like right now, you'll probably get these two. Yeah, if I probably let the third one, I probably could have got the third one as well. And if you see the time at the top, now this one only has 22 left. I'm gonna go for her. Ooh, I can get 3 right there. And you gotta be quick when you do them because they can move while you're targeting them. See, like this one, I didn't do it fast enough. I'm actually dreading the upcoming dialogue, and you're gonna see why. I speak 2 languages, English and good English and bad English. See, I'm gonna go for this one. I should be able to knock that one out. And last one. Chrono should finish it off. Like I said, I'll probably end up doing some little bit of leveling off screen. You don't really need to level, but I just don't want to. All my videos take up mostly fights. That's why. Phew, that was close. Ack. Lower thine guard and thou art letting the enemy in. Thou art here to save the queen. The lair is deep within. Will thee accompany me? A frog? Chrono is a talking frog. I hate frogs. My guise doth not incur thy trust. Very well, do as thee please, but I shall save the queen. Wait. You don't seem like a bad person, frog thing. I mean, Chrono, what should we do? Go with the frog. I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him. What's your name? And I do know his real name. I like using his real name. Glenn will do. Alright, nice to meet you, Glenn. Mayhap a hidden door lurks nigh? Let us search the environs. Very well, good sir. Glenn comes pretty decked out as well, from what I remember. Yeah. He's all bronzed out. He has a power glove on. More HP. He actually crits a lot too, so that's what makes him really good to have. But I think I'm going to end the video here, guys. But thanks for watching. Peace out, and I'll see y'all next time.